What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to GHET-TO Sports, sports talk with street flavor. Yes, we are live. Make sure you hit that go live button on TikTok. We on YouTube also. Super Bowl is over with. I have picked the 12s. And guess what, people? The 12s won. It was ass kicking. Okay? It was ass kicking. Okay? I'm sorry, May didn't have a chance because it's February. Okay? So, what's next? Did you pick the Seahawks? Sam Darnold. Big up Sam Darnold. Former Jet, former Carolina, former 49er. Went to Super Bowl with the 49ers as a backup. Did you know that? Went to Minnesota. Now in Seattle, he's a Super Bowl champion. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? The man's a Super Bowl champion in Seattle. Let's big up Sam Darnold. Big up Walker, the running back. His father didn't see him play live, but came to the Super Bowl, and his son won MVP. Let's give it up to him. Let's give it up to him. Holler at me. Let me know what you think. But is Seattle that team that can repeat? They said it about the Eagles last year. They said it about the Chiefs the year before. But remember, they went back-to-back. They was going for a three-peat, and they couldn't make it. But who is that team that's going to come back next year? Is it Seattle can stand pat and come back next year? Is the Pats ready to rock and roll? That's the question. That's what we must see going forward. Who is the next team? This Super Bowl next year is in Los Angeles. The Rams, the Chargers home. Can one of them make it to the Super Bowl and play at home? Last time it happened, the Rams played at home and they won. Okay? And they won. Cooper Kupp was MVP. And guess what? Cooper Kupp got 2 rings now because he was down with Seattle. The boy got 2 rings. Sorry, Rams fans. Okay, but Cooper went home, got 2 rings now. Cool. We like that with Cooper. But who do you like? What's going forward? Now we could dive into the NBA. Okay? The NBA. Are the Knicks for real? But they got their behinds kicked by Detroit. And Detroit is on top of that conference right now. Is the Thunder vulnerable because SGA is out? He's hurt. Can they live up to the hype and hold pack until he gets back? Like the Nuggets did. The Nuggets, you know, their big guy, the Joker, was out. They stood pack. You know, they rolled it out. He's back now, and they rolling. But they're in 3rd place, okay? San Antonio and them going to battle back and forth. I think SGA and the Thunder is going to be number one seed in the West, okay? But San Antonio and the Nuggets are going to battle back and forth for the number 2 seed. That's going to be the interesting race. That's what you need to look at, okay? Then you got, in the East, Detroit. Is Detroit that much better than everybody else in the East? Okay, the Knicks got blown out by Detroit. Put that foot in them, okay? And speaking about putting a foot in them, Detroit and Charlotte had a fight last night. People got suspended. 2 players from Charlotte, 2 players from Detroit. Well, that, you know, hold Detroit back. Can someone try and catch them so we got some players out? One guy got, I think, 2-game suspension. I think somebody got a bigger suspension than that. Okay? That's a multiple games. So let's see what happens. Detroit, are you ready for that? Okay? So, it's interesting. Okay? Knicks, Boston. Knicks got blown out by Detroit. The Knicks went to Boston and beat Boston. They had 3 juggernauts in a row. They had the Nuggets, they had Detroit, and Boston, and went 2-1 in that time frame. Can the Knicks come out the East? That's the question. Can somebody like a dark horse, like Philly, surprise everybody? That's the question. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay? We're getting into the NBA now. Okay? We're going to see who do you really like. What you say? Who's that right there? Oh, my man. That's my man John again. John. See what's behind me? I can't talk about it. You know, TikToks get upset. But you see what's behind me. Okay, but Who is your team in the NBA? I told you, after the trading deadline, All-Star game is this weekend. Then the NBA is live. NBA is ready to rock and roll. So y'all tell me, who do y'all like in the NBA? Who is your team? It's the Lakers. The Lakers. That team in the West. I don't think so. But you never know. They can surprise you if they get in. Golden State. Is Golden State ready? Okay? They got the big man that used to play for Boston. He was in Atlanta for a minute. Now he's with Golden State. Can he do it? Is he a difference maker? That's the question. He has a ring. And he has a teammate with him, Al. Big Al was with him in Boston. Now they're together in Golden State. Can that be a 1-2 punch of somebody that's familiar with your play? Steph has been out a little bit, hurt. Can he come back and play? All right? Giannis, I think he's through for the year. Okay? I think Davis and Trey is through for the year for Washington. So, who is next? You know? The Cavaliers. They made a trade. They got some bodies. They got Harden. Can Harden get to the next level? That's what I'm asking y'all. Can Harden get to the next level? It's very tempting out there to see what's going to happen in the NBA. Who do you like? I can't tell you right now. But they do wear blue, okay? A little bit of orange. I ain't going to say that right now. But we'll see what happens, okay? Can a dark horse? I'm looking for the dark horse right now. Who's the dark horse in NBA? That team that can surprise you. Oh, you said Fred? I got Fred on the line. Fred said his dark horse is the Warriors. If everyone is healthy and Steph is on his game with a man in the middle blocking shots and changing direction, but if he's healthy, his dark horse is the Warriors. Someone just said, what you just said, I got Tim on the line. Tim, we're not talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. Stop that, Tim. Stop it. Okay, we're talking about basketball. Okay, give me a real team, Tim. You still on the Philly tip. He must be, he lives in Philly somewhere. So his team is Philly. He went to Pittsburgh to Philly. Okay, so can Philly stay there? Can Maxey and his backcourt running mate make a difference along with Embiid? If they don't have to count on Embiid, but they can, as he's there for them, Philly can be a problem. Boston is going to be there, people, regardless. Okay, regardless, Boston is going to be there all day and all night. Boston is going to be there. Oh, before I say anything, I was driving in the car, and a young lady stopped me and told me she wrote a book. Her name is, her name is Ashley. I know that. I think it's Ashley Howard. Landing on Mars. Let's big up Ashley Howard. Okay, Ashley Howard. Landing on Mars. Okay, good book. Okay, like I always said, good book. I always talk about the Harlem Chronicles. But I just bigged up somebody else that has a good book. Ashley Howard, Landing on Mars. Big up to you. So, let's see what happens going forward. After the All-Star game, which is probably going to be trash, let's see who do you like in the NBA. Okay? I think New York, Detroit, Boston, Cleveland, those are going to be the Final Four in the East. In the West, you get the Thunder. You got San Antonio. You have the Nuggets. Who is that fourth team? Is it the Rockets? Is it the Lakers? Is it the Timberwolves? Remember, people, the Timberwolves has been to the finals in the West the last 2 years. They hadn't get over that hump, but they've been there the last 2 years. Who is those teams? Okay? We're not talking about the play-in tournament right now. Who's those teams you think? Can Houston be a problem? Houston, we have a problem. That's the question.